they're both padded from the entrance that they were making earlier in the show. Can we ask you to remove your...
Both of us?
Well, I know...
I got one. Oh.
Yeah, you keep yours in. Here's Ashley. Ashley has hers out. You really would let your daughter get implants at 16?
She's wanted them since she was about 11. When she was 9, she was like really overdeveloped, and she was like really self-conscious of herself because she was so big. And then that was it. They quit growing, and she's got like a, what is it, a 32
Well, what size are you, Michelle?
32-inch waist and 36-inch hips and a 33-inch top.
32-inch waist.
But what size, without being too personal, Michelle, what size bra do you wear?
Oh, a 34B.
You're a 34B?
Yeah, my waist is 24.
And why? Okay, we'll make that correction. Okay. And why 34B is a lot bigger than a lot of women. I mean, that's not terribly small. Why are you so unhappy with it?
Because it's just average. Anybody can be average, and I'm kind of tired of being average. I want boobs that are gonna stand up there and have cleavage and look good, but not like I had when I came out here. That's way too big.
You take a look at this. We'll see what they put together. A before and after. Oh, that's right. When you took them out. Yeah. So, did you feel differently when you had those pads in there? Did you feel differently, Michelle?
Yeah, yes, I did. They were really heavy, like when you were walking, and there was a part where I was backstage and I had to run from one place to the other. I had to hold them and run so they wouldn't fly everywhere. But, yeah, they...
Do you know anybody, Mary, do you know anybody that's had implants?
No, not really.
Have you had any other surgery that you might have had complications from that might scare you a little bit?
Well, I've had a lot of, I've had 2 gastroplasties done.
That's what was stomach stapling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first one, I lost 100 pounds in about 6 months. And I got down to about 110 pounds, and then it got infected, and they had to go and take my spleen out and redo the whole thing. And I gained like twice as much back. And so, and then
based on that, you had 4 operations, right?
Yeah.
But based on that, wouldn't that scare you about any risks that might happen with this?
This would be a cakewalk compared to that other thing.
Why do you want implants?
Because of all the weight I've gained and lost and weight, you know, it's just there. It's like a 36B.
I'm not a doctor, but it would seem, and we have a doctor coming on a little later in the show, but it seems to me that when you're 16, you're still growing. I mean...
Yeah. She's going to kind of, we're going to wait and, you know...
But you want to have this done together? Implants together?
So she's kind of a wuss, and, you know, she'd want me to hold her in and that kind of thing.
I have a problem with you mothers wanting these girls to look so big.
No, I don't want her. It's her choice.
But their hormones are raging already. I mean, you're going to have problems. And why can't you wait until they're mature? The girls are older.
That's what I was planning on
19 is not mature in my book.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
I wanted to say that my mother had nothing to do with mine. I told her after I was already getting them, and it was my decision. I live on my own. I pay my own bills.
Yeah, but you're 19. She's 16 years old. Would you,
well,
I mean...
I could understand some concern. I can't say that maybe as a mother I would do that later. I allow my daughter at 16 to get them, but I'm saying, you know, my mother had no part in my getting mine, except she found out about it.
She has a question for Chair.
Chair, you have the brains, now you have the boobs. What about babies? Like later on, how will the implants affect your natural growth once you're pregnant?
Women's breasts sometimes do get bigger, you know, or I think most of the time. I haven't had children, but you're going to go from like a 38D to a 38 long, you know, I mean...
And that's exactly why I had my surgery.
Let's talk about that when we come back. We'll have our doctor on here. We have a plastic surgeon from Northwestern here coming on. We'll also talk to a woman now. She wants implants to make her boyfriend happy. He doesn't want her any bigger than what she is. We'll be back.
It's the makeup, hair highlights, and high-gloss wardrobe telling this cinematic story.
White trash girl from Tennessee who committed a double murder when she was 19 and has spent her entire life on death row in prison. I thought, hey, yeah, they're thinking of me to play that.
Before she won the Golden Globe for Casino, she began filming Last Dance, with the director of Driving Miss Daisy.
Not so sarcastically said.
I knew
Yeah,
that. You just don't want to be average. Trust me, honey, you are not average right now. So you don't need to.
This isn't average?
No, I mean I mean the way you are right now. I mean you don't need boobs to stick out.
Well, that doesn't matter though because
That's not,
it's my
that's not a hat.
body,
You're
though.
not wearing a hat. Your hair is like bright red, and you have a great personality, and you're a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and,
well, that's
But
besides
she's
the
doing
point,
it for
though.
herself. She's not
Yeah.
doing it for a man or anybody
But
else.
is anybody telling her that she's pretty the way she is?
Of course, everybody always tells her that.
Not you.
I think she's drunk dead gorgeous. It wouldn't make a difference to me whether she had them done or not. But she wants them done, and I said, if you want it done.
I would love to. We have to have our doctor come out here. I want to have our plastic surgeon come out and talk about what he feels about teens and plastic surgery, especially 16 years old. We'll also talk to a mother who hopes she can convince her 17-year-old daughter not to go under the knife. Be back. Lauren.
Hi.
So, what size are you without, because these are...
You're not dressed. This is the way I came dressed.
Cheney, what do you want to say? Oh, what's that?
This is for the show. From a man's perspective, even if they were dressed like this, or if they were in the most conservative outfit you can find, they're going to be looked at disrespectfully and as a sex object.
Right. But tell me these girls aren't going to have the same type of clothes on to show off these breasts.
No, they're not taking them off.
What do you want to say? Cheney, what do you want to say? You had your hand up. Excuse me one sec. What do you want to say?
I don't dress like this all the time. Do you think I go outside walking down the street in these kind of shoes? No, I don't. I wear regular clothes, and you know what? People will still
And you
look.
take them off, too. I mean, you dance.
No, when I did, yeah, but...
I mean...
This is to anybody. I want to know in 5 or 10 years if something goes wrong and you guys have to get them out and you guys end up with nothing at all. What are you guys going to do?
What's zero from zero?
Well, those of us who have had problems, like myself who had implants out, have less than what we had when we started, which is rough when you're like barely an A to begin with, which a lot of women are who have implants. Let's take a break and we'll talk to Dr. Our plastic surgeon. Come and join us, please. Courtney, what size are you normally?
34B.
34B. We have some pictures. First of all, we have one picture of Courtney. I saw this back in the control room. I said, please show this picture to the audience. I mean, all the girls are saying they want cleavage. You have cleavage. You have a B-size cup. What's the problem?
I just want them just for myself.
And your mom, Lisa, you are completely in support.
When she's old enough. I mean,
she's 17.
Right.
When she's 18? Is it?
She has to be over 18, and
over
she will
18.
have to pay for them herself.
But you said,
But
okay.
that picture, she also had a Wonder Bra on.
That's what well, that's a lot cheaper, too. Let's do a before and after here also. Lee, we have how she normally looks, and this is with the pads. Yeah. So, what's your mom said, this was shocked me that you, I mean, I'm sorry, but
Not
you
like
said,
this. I would.
You said if you had her body, you'd want implants, too?
No.
What's wrong with her body?
No. She, to me, is perfect. I'm saying me personally, if I ever lost my weight and lost mine, I would get implants.
You have a choice of having a new car or implants. And you would choose?
I'd rather have implants.
Good car. So, and you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
How does he feel about you getting implants?
He doesn't want me to have them, but he respects my decision, and he said that it's my choice. You can't tell me what to do.
You can't. You'd have to be on another planet not to have.
Now listen, after each performance, each one of the judges is going to be asked to score each contestant on a scale of 1 to 10, of course 10 being the best. But if for some reason now they think that the act is not worthy enough, why, they're going to give the performer the hook by sounding off this alarm. Turn it on. On. Yes. This alarm.